Tennessee called. My dad actually played for Coach Stockstill, and he was the one who like sent my film to him. I didn't even know about Middle Tennessee really, and he was like, "Yeah, I really want him." So I don't think he was allowed to talk to me at the time, but I ended up getting the offer, or was he? I don't know. I think somebody was like talking to somebody else, but anyways, I got the offer, and I was like really excited. I was like, wow, and everybody's like congratulating me. I think a couple weeks later, I ended up getting my second offer to Troy. So that's what kind of started the recruiting process for me.
What was it like receiving those first couple? I mean, we'll just start with Middle Tennessee State because it's your first one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't go there, that's got to carry a lot of weight, right?
I was so hyped. I was jamming the music. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like a dream come true because like I've been wanting to play college football since I was, little, growing up playing like NCAA and stuff. That was like my dream. And obviously my dreams go to the NFL, but that's like the first step
one,
to that.
Right?
Yeah, step one. It's like, man, I have the option to play college football now. So that was just really exciting. It was a blessing. I prayed a lot about it, and I thank God. I always thank God when things like that happen to me, and I thank God. I pray to God all the time. It was just, anything I need, that's who I can always rely on. So I'm really faithful with that.
Yeah. How much is like, I guess, faith fall in line in everything you do, especially with football?
Yeah, faith is the biggest thing. It's just believing in things you don't see, even if times are hard, and that's what life is. That's what life is about, having faith, because you're gonna have hard times, and just keeping on, like just with all the stuff going around, just keep sailing. All the distractions around you, all the heartaches, just keep going, and you'll. My mom always told me, after every storm, the sun comes out. So that's how I have to think about it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a great quote, great line right there.
Yeah.
Your Final Four were what? Clemson, Air Force,
South Florida,
Marshall, and South Florida.
And Marshall, yeah.
What was like the difference? Like, how did Clemson really separate themselves from those other three?
Well, obviously, I want the best opportunity to get to the NFL. I had 23 offers, I believe. Yeah. And then
that's a lot.
Yeah, and I had to narrow it down. So, here's a good story. So my junior high school, I played Roswell, and I get a great shirt offer from Clemson, and that's when the coaching staff was different. And then so Coach Sweeney, like, I guess they were like following me or something like that. They see that I'm doing the same thing in Utah when I leave Georgia. They say that like it's consistent. And Coach Sweeney's like, I need you to come here for like an official visit. He ends up giving me a scholarship offer, like a full ride scholarship offer. So it was like really late actually. Like I was probably the last one to get a scholarship at Clemson. So it was a blessing. That's why I stayed faithful. I stayed so faithful in the whole process. And it came up at the right time. I think it was really good for me to get it late, so I wouldn't,
lift the foot off the gas.
Lift my foot up, or not even that. It's just, I have a Clemson offer. All these other schools are going to come. Let me start looking at it. Maybe God was telling me, hey, this is the right time. This is the time you need to get it because this is the school. Oh, sorry. This is the school that you should go to.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm glad it happened at that time.
And you got that on your OV there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, receiving that in person. That must have been an awesome moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Sweeney offer that to you, or was it one of the position coaches?
He brought me and my family to his office, and he was just talking about like how impressed he was with me, like since he's seen me, because I've been going to Coach Sweeney's camp since 3rd grade, so he's known me for so long.
Yeah.
And he's just seeing me get better and better and better and better. And he's just like, man, like seeing you do the same thing in Georgia and do it in Utah, 2 different places with totally 2 different teams, like that's impressive. So he's just telling me how tough I am and all this stuff. And he was like, I want to tell you that you earned the scholarship offer. So it was a blessing.
Yeah, and your whole family was there in that
Yeah,
moment too?
yeah.
Gosh, that room must have been electric,
Yeah,
right?
my mom was crying and everything, and my dad was really happy.
Yeah.
Just all hugging me and everything. It was just awesome.